So YouTube, Hacker313 here. Today I'm going to show you how to make an IRC botnet. What you're going to need is Windows XP computer and all the download files in the description. I'm going to make like a mega file so you can download everything that I'm going to be using in this tutorial. First off, I'm going to use this computer to show you how to open your ports and how to create a no IP account. So CMD and type in ipconfig. Scroll the way up where it says wireless or Ethernet or whatever, and where it says default gateway, you want to type this into your browser: 192.168.0.1. If you have the link router to access your configuration, there's no password needed. If you're using a Linksys, it should be admin, and I think that it's the same for a Netgear. I'm not quite sure of all the configurations, but if you can still Google it to see what's the default username and password for your router. So once you're in it, go into Advanced, go into port forwarding. Port forwarding, open a new port. Make sure that it's on the IPv4 of your computer. This is not the computer I'm going to make the tutorial on, so IPv4 address is 192.168.0.13. The computer I'm going to make the tutorial on, this is the default IPv4. So everything is configured for my Windows XP computer. So once you have done that, you can save your settings. Make sure that it's in TCP and in UDP. Really important. Now you're gonna have to make a no IP account. Once you made a no IP account, you can add yourself a nice little host. You could call it YouTube test, or tube test 313. And my favorite domain is noip.info. In my opinion, it's the best free domain that NoIP has to offer. So we create host. There we go, tube test 313. But what I'm going to use for this tutorial is h313.noip.info. So I'm going to go into my Windows computer, my Windows XP computer, and show you how to install everything to get your IRC working. Now you're going to want to download all you need for IRC, link in the description. First thing you're going to want to open is the C++ extractor. I already did it, so I'm going to cancel. Once you have it, you should have a folder like this. Open it up and open the setup file. Now run the setup. I agree. Next. Now for the serial, you have a text file that has the serial number. Let's copy this and this. Copy, paste, click next, click next. Now it's gonna install is gonna go in, continue, okay. Typical, okay. It's going to be installing all the files. Okay. Okay. Now this, just exit it. The MSDN, don't need that shit. Now you're going to install the SDK. Next, I agree. Next, custom. Next, typical. Next. Now while it's installing, I'm going to install the IRC Pro. Next. Finish. I'm going to go into your C drive, program files, IRC Pro. I want to extract that folder, and you're going to want to drag in IRC Pro.exe. Yes. Now I'm going to install the MRC. Run the setup. Next. I agree. Next. Now I already installed it, so I'm just going to reinstall this. Next. Install. Finish. Now run crack.bat. Hit enter when it's finished. Go into your C drive, program files, MRC, and drag the crack into the folder. So that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna put the video on pause while the SDK is installing, and I'm gonna resume when it's finished. Now the SDK has finished installing. I'll click finish, and next thing you want to install is your Service Pack 6. So you're going to want to install it into your C++ folder, which is Program Files, Visual, Microsoft Visual Settings. You're going to want to create a, folder in the Microsoft Visual Settings. Name it Service Pack 6. Go ahead and extract it in there. Now when it's finished, run the setup SP6. You're going to want to open the C++, which should be in all, should be in all programs, Visual Settings C++. You can create a shortcut. Go ahead and go into I think it's in, go ahead and go into Tools, go into Options, go into Directories. We want to go ahead and create a new directory. goes in C drive, program files, Microsoft Platform SDK. You're going to want to add the folder lib. Then you're going to want to add the folder it's right there. You want to add the folder bin. Want to go add the folder include, and add the folder Microsoft Platform SDK. So you should have all those 4 folders inside directories, and that's pretty much it. Now for the next part, I'm going to show you how to set up your IRC channel. Okay, now for this part of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your IRC channel so you can have your botnets up and running. The first thing you want to have is a no IP already registered and your ports that are already open on custom ports. We're going to add limit clones at 1, limit connections at 1000, connection backlog at 5, enable DNS lookup, enable connection throttling. Go to client rules. You're going to add a new client. Go type in whatever you want in the class name. There you go. Go to contains. Go to contains and make sure that you have cannot be owner of host in channel, and add a password, really important. Use CTCP. Take off the send mode. You cannot register channels and cannot register nickname invisible outside users outside the channel. Hit OK. Now go to operator. I already made one, so I'm going to delete it. Type in your operator name, a password, real name, we'll have to, level administrator, and for the modes it's really important to have OPIX. Really important to put it in the modes for the operator section. Then go to advanced and make sure you have the same setting as I have right now. No aliens within channels, you know, everything that I have except for this. That's not good. So then you're going to want to go into channels, add a channel. You're going to put in owner, and you're going to put in your member name. Go to modes, put view mode secret, and make sure you have the same settings right here. Go into don't put the caps, yeah, it's promote channel visible when empty. No, just promote channel. Yeah, permanent channel. Once you have your permanent channel locked in, hit OK. Go into channel advanced. Make sure your view mode is in secret. Make sure you have all the same settings as I have right now. And this is yeah, that's it. So this is how to make your IRC channel. I'm going to make the next section right now. So this is the part where you want to connect to your IRC channel. First name, put in whatever you want, your first name or whatever. Email address, make sure that it's exactly what's in there. nickname, put in like exactly the same thing if you put in your IRC. Alternative, it can be optional. I just put the same thing. Make sure it's on invisible mode, and then you're going to want to go into servers. You can add a new server. I already added one, so I'm just going to edit it. Description, you can write in botnet. Your IRC server, put in your IPv4, or if ever you're not at your home residence and you want to connect your IRC channel, you can put in your no IP, and the port is the same. The password is the password that I put into IRC X Pro later, and I think it was in client rules. No, wasn't. Yeah, right there in Team 313. So I typed in Team 313 on the edit server. So now you're all good to go. You can connect now to your IRC channel. This is Hacker313 here, showing you how to create a IRC botnet. Peace out.